Hey there cruisers, Shane from SW Black Travel here, and today I am at White Bay Cruise Terminal. I actually just realised that I've probably been here more than I've been in the office this year. So anyways, I'm coming to you from my second office, or my new office, and today we are here to check out this, which is Seabourn Quest. I'm going to get on board, I'm going to check out most of the public areas, the ones we can. It's a bit rainy, and check out some cabins, see what we can see. So anyways, come with me, let's go on board, let's go. So Seabourn Quest, it's a ship with a passenger capacity of 458 with 335 crew on board to provide luxurious service. It was built in 2011 with a length of 198 metres and has 229 suites on board. Now we entered here from the gangway and headed into this spiral staircase, which was an inviting feature. Let's see that it goes up several floors. And here we step into the restaurant. And the restaurant is your open seating dining, where you can come in when you like, with whom you like, and be seated as you wish. You see that the room is beautiful, and they tell me that the cuisine is exquisite. And the service, obviously, Seabourn, so it's simultaneously flawless, friendly and fun. You see that there's plenty of table arrangements to suit your party size, so you'll be able to find the perfect table to enjoy your meal. It's a large space as well. There's plenty of room to spread out and find your own little corner. Now looking back around, we can see the table settings a little bit closer, elegant and simple in their arrangement. Here's a statement piece. It's the chandelier hanging from the ceiling of the restaurant. It's a really nice added touch. Let's head straight into the cabins. Here we're going to step into cabin 425. You can appreciate that we on board, typically in between guests getting off and other guests getting on. So some cabins can be not quite spick and span, or not quite as polished as they would be. But Suite 425 is located on deck 4, has an occupancy of 2. This one connects with 427 next door. It's not an accessible cabin. You can tell it's a large window. There's no balcony on this particular cabin. Rather, you have a large picture window where you can watch the world pass you by. Still, it's a large, spacious area. Plenty of seating positions. Find your comfortable spot. Panning around, you see a bed, a lounge area, the artwork. The storage, the fridge. Let's take a look at the walk-in wardrobe. Lots of space to fit all your belongings. Plenty of hanging space as well. And the life vests in the unlikely event of an emergency. Let's take a quick look at the bathroom. It's well lit, gigantic mirror, large shower space. You can see it's a combined tub and shower in that one. Now heading out of that cabin, we can see some of the artwork which presents itself around the ship. Now let's head into a Veranda Suite. This one is Suite 715, an occupancy of 2. This one does not connect, but it is an accessible cabin. So this one is interesting. So if you are looking or you want to know what an accessible cabin on Seabourn Quest looks like, stay tuned. Take note of the junction between the balcony and the cabin. You can see that it's designed to be accessible. Large balcony, seating for 2. You may see down into White Bay Cruise Terminal there. Turning back around, let's take a look at the bathroom. And again, there's some wayward towers there, but that's just because they haven't quite finished with this cabin. But they work hard enough to allow us in to take a look at an accessible one. So thank you, Seabourn. You see there's no steps. Plenty of railings, being an accessible cabin. Now let's head into another Veranda Suite. This one is Suite 711. This one again is on deck 7, occupancy of 2, not connecting, it's not accessible. This one is a balcony cabin, so you might see some slight differences between the accessible version and this one, which is not accessible. Namely, there's a step between the cabin and the veranda, which you can see. See the welcome bottle of champagne waiting there for the lucky guests. Probably getting on board in just a few hours after I shot this video. Got the awaiting drinks. Got some Hendrix there. You see the seating area. Plenty of seats to sit back and relax. Balcony cabin, seating for 2. Let's take a look. Walk-in wardrobe, very similar to the previous one. Very consistent with the generous space offered. And a quick look at the bathroom, just so you can see the difference between, I guess, the accessible cabin and the non-accessible cabin. Thanks for the pillow, that's me just waving at you there. Now let's head into the signature suite. Now this is a big suite. As I walk on in, just pay attention to how big this suite is. You have a dining table with seating for, well, it's set up for 5, but you quite easily sit 6 there. Nice flower arrangement, awaiting the lucky guest who will be hopping on board soon. Heading out, you can see a door straight ahead, which takes you out onto the very large veranda that wraps around the suite. Just going to pan around the suite here. You can see the living area, I guess you'd call it, and the bar. And here's some of the alcohol on offer at the bar. Heading into the bedroom, see that the bedroom also has a door out into the veranda which wraps around the entire suite. Large bed. Got a makeup mirror or a vanity there. Here's one walk-in wardrobe with some hanging space. Here's the other, with even more hanging space. I mean, if you're going to go on a cruise in a cabin this big, you may as well bring your entire wardrobe and set it all up in here. Unpack once and explore more. Heading back out, let's venture into the bathroom, which is attached to the master bedroom. Hello again. The shower in here, tiled floor to ceiling. We have the toilet in here. Plenty of storage space in the bathroom as well. Here's another storage area. This area is towards the front of the suite as you walk in. And this is another angle of the living area where you'll be able to see the bookcase and the TV up on the wall there, as well as the seating area. And this is the viewpoint from the bar, panning around the suite. You see just how much space there is. Now let's step out into the veranda or balcony so you can see where the suite is and where it looks out. This is at the front of the ship, so you're looking straight over. So you're looking exactly where the captain and his officers will be looking as the ship traverses the seas. Now backing out of the suite, just so you get a bit more of an insight into the space. Now there is another signature suite directly across the hallway from this one, so if one's booked out, you've got a choice of two. Now let's take a look at a penthouse suite. This is Suite 1019. This one's on deck 10, occupancy of 2, it doesn't connect, it's not accessible. There's a balcony, but this is an interesting suite. And you see the sort of walled off bedroom area, separate seating area, dining table, champagne awaiting your arrival, and a larger veranda or balcony with extra space, a seating for 2, plus the lounges. Nice little floral arrangement, as well as some champagne. See the TV handing around into the bedroom area. See where you can pull the blinds there to block out the light if you so wish. Another TV in the bedroom area. Walk-in wardrobe just straight ahead. Bedside tables. Lots of space in here. This is walk-through wardrobe, I should say. You can see the bathroom here. Again, ceiling to floor, tiles, separate shower and bathtub, which is always nice. A vanity. You can see you can walk through there. Got some hanging space on the right. And coming through here, this will take us back to the front door of the suite, where there is a toilet sort of tucked behind the door. Here we have the observation bar. One of the public areas towards the forward of the ship. Now this area, as you look over the bow of the ship, again, so you can see the direction of travel. It's a large area, vast, centrally positioned, as well as seating around the outside. This kind of maximizes the area and the probability that you'll be able to pull up a chair in a favorable position where you can look out at the sights, sit back, drink in hand, really enjoy yourself. None of the space around the perimeter is wasted with anything superfluous. With the bar in the center, seating around the outside, they've really thought it through here. And again, this is just the outlook over the bow of the ship. Almost imagine yourself sitting here, drink in hand, as you cruise along. And here is the bar, centrally located as mentioned. You can pull up a stub here if you like. Now let's head outside. Again, it was raining, so you see that the deck is a little bit wet. And here's the Lido Deck. See the Whirlpools, the pool centrally located, a couple of cabanas, plenty of sun lounges around the pool on both decks as well. Now just pounding around, you can get a bit of a feel for the space around the Lido Deck and the pool area. There's Sydney in the background, Harbour Bridge, Centrepoint Tower. Here we have the Patio Bar. It's on deck 8. You can get a drink here and sit by the pool. Here we have some tables which you can enjoy a meal at, take a drink after relaxing in the whirlpool or taking a dip in the pool itself. Here is one of the whirlpools. See where it's covered. Keep the harsh sun off you as you sit back and relax. Here we have the pool. You can see the stairs there, railings on either side, plenty of entry and exit points. Here we have the patio. The patio is really relaxed poolside dining. Have your luncheon buffets, you've got salads, soups, grilled specialties, and you have a present pizza. It wouldn't be relaxed poolside dining without pizza. Just turn it back around to those tables, you can see exactly why they were set up. Here's one of the cabanas as we pull back. Nice comfortable cushions. Here's another staircase. You can see where they've stuck with the spiral theme of the staircase. Now let's head into Solis, which is on deck 8. This is one of the restaurants on board. This is what I always keep an eye out for when I'm heading into restaurants, the wine. It's a large selection of wine. This is a nice space. This is a lovely space. If you take some time to really appreciate some of the details in here, you can see that it's been meticulously designed. In Solis, they offer light modern Mediterranean cuisine. This restaurant was developed in collaboration with master chef and culinary partner Chef Anton Egger and also senior corporate chef Frank Salon. Now these two are also behind some of other Seabourn's popular dining concepts, Earth and Ocean, and of course sushi. Now you won't only enjoy the wine, which I showed you earlier, in here, but you will also enjoy cocktails ranging from the vintage to the contemporary. There's plenty to choose from. You see that the seating is arranged to give you the best aspect or outlook so you can really take in that cruising experience. Now let's head out of Solis and head further along into our venture through the Seabourn Quest. Lovely Hublot clock. Now once you've had a big feast at Solis, you can come into here, the fitness centre, located on deck 9, and burn off some of those calories which you've just consumed. Or you might be one of those people who like to burn off the calories first and then consume them. Either way, whichever one you want to do first, Seabourn's got you covered. It's a long fitness centre, plenty of machines, both cardio and strength, as well as some space. For floor exercise, you can see the exercise ball there. We've got exercise bikes. Got some dumbbells down here, a few more free weight type of arrangements, a couple of benches. Now we head into the Salon, which is also on deck 9. This is where you can come and get your hair done so that you continue to look your best while cruising on Seabourn. See some of the products that they've got on display here. Now we're going to head out through the wellness area, which had these lovely cocoon looking relaxation lounges. Which at the stern of the ship, looking out towards the Crown Casino there, and then Sydney City, Centrepoint Tower, and of course Sydney Harbour Bridge. Got some areas for a massage, some recliners for you to kick back and relax, and there's also an outdoor area which you can take a look at the world as you sail by. You have a herbal bath. I have no idea what that does. I'm going to assume it's something to do with herbs and a bath. They bathe you in the herbs, presumably. Anyways, if you've been on Seabourn, you know what a herbal bath is. Do let me know in the comments. You can see a nice sculpture in the center of the room. Heading around, we've got these relaxation lounges. This is the motion studio, another exercise area whilst you're on board. See some of the alcohol on offer, some Bollinger there. Here we see a boutique on deck 7, plenty of clothes and other trinkets on sale. Now we head into deck 7 again. There's Seabourn Square. There's a guest services. There's a cafe down here, internet cafe, and the future cruise consultant is also located down here. So if you're on a Seabourn cruise, do speak to the future cruise consultant because they will hook you up with some deals that you can only get on board. It's usually a discount, some bonus onboard credit sometimes. Make sure you have a chat to them to see what they offer. You can see the coffee bar. Now we're going to head into the Grand Salon, which is on deck 6. Lots of shows in here, plenty of seating around. Got the stage area at the front. It's a bit dark, so you can't really make it out, but there is a floor down there. Here we have a model boat on display. Casino. See the typical machines and the typical table games. It's a smaller area, but still it's got what you would expect in a casino. Now this is the club. It's on deck 5. Yeah, the club, it's open for afternoon tea, and in the evenings it's a bit of a dance club. So you can come in here, do a bit of a boogie. One of the design features I picked up on, you able to see here, is just on the roof. If you pay attention, you'll be able to see some stars, which if you can imagine in the evening, the lights are a bit more dimmer. This is going to be a lot more prominent. You can see the area here is actually opens out to a terrace, a pool, and plenty of seating to the stern of the ship, so you can be mesmerised by the wake of the ship. This is another perspective of the club. See how far it goes back. You can see all the seating areas. There's plenty of room to just find your nice little spot with your fellow cruisers. Enjoy a drink. It's another piece of art as we head along one of the hallways. Here we have the Colonnade. This is the more casual, indoor, outdoor, alternative dining location for breakfast and lunch. It does have regionally themed dinners with table service nightly, so it is one of those multi-purpose dining areas. This is where you can get that more buffet style eating, where you go up and select what you want to eat and pop it on your own plate, as well as be served by some of the marvellous staff on Seabourn. I see some of the activities planned here around cigars and mixology. That's it, that's Seabourn Quest. It was rainy, we got to the public areas that we could, we got to the cabins that we could. So there you have it, that's Seabourn Quest. It's an amazing ship, I think you'll agree. Now if you're looking to book this, there's going to be a link in the description. Make sure you click that, search for your perfect Seabourn Quest cruise. Go ahead and book it. And if you made it this far, you may as well like this video. Subscribe to us for future ship inspections, cruise tips, tricks and various other things, all things cruise. And if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. And more importantly, until next time, keep cruising.